What's up, guys? I wanted to give a quick breakdown and some of my thoughts about Jauan Jennings, calling the 49ers to give him a new contract or to trade him going into the season. And obviously, the whole 49ers media is crashing out about Jauan Jennings asking for this now, about a week away from training camp. Niners almost getting away with having a drama-free offseason. It's clearly not possible for the 49ers. Something had to happen, and Jauan Jennings like to come out of thin air and call for a new contract. So let's just break it down a little bit. What's going on with Jauan Jennings and his situation? He signed a contract last season, a 2-year deal worth $15.39 million. And this season he's set to make $7 million. So why is he calling for a new contract? Well, this is the last year on his contract, but also his breakout season that he had last year. He was wide receiver one when Brandon Aiyuk went down, and he had a total 975 receiving yards with 6 touchdowns. So right there, Jauan Jennings is calling for the 49ers because he wants to make wide receiver one money. And this also goes in because the 49ers are thin at wide receivers going into this season once again. Losing Deebo Samuel, Aiyuk's not going to be back till midway through the season, and even then, is he going to be completely healthy? Is he going to be able to play? ACLs are tricky like that. And then you have Ricky Pearsall into year 2, and he's already dealing with hamstring issues. And then Demarcus Robinson, who'd be our third receiver, is dealing with legal troubles, and he's probably going to get suspended, I think, for his DUI he had, I believe. And then just some rookies that the 49ers have are just more unproven wide receivers. So Jauan Jennings has some leverage there, as some articles were saying, because, well, if the 49ers trade Jauan Jennings, who's going to be a receiver one? Can we trust Ricky Pearsall? Demarcus Robinson is probably going to get suspended. And then we got Jacob Cowing, who really didn't do anything last year. Jordan Watkins, who we just drafted this year. So Jauan Jennings he has the ball in his court a little bit. The thing where the 49ers have the ball in their court is Jauan Jennings, if he misses any training camp, he's gonna miss out on $50,000 a day. The 49ers will fine him per Jennifer Lee Chan. But he does plan to report according to her article on July 22nd to training camp. So that's pretty much where both balls lie for Jauan Jennings and the 49ers. $19 million a year. If that's what Sports Track is estimating, we can all assume that's what Jauan Jennings wants, because he wants to be paid like a wide receiver one. But the issue with me is that he's had this one breakout year, and I love Jauan, obviously, but he's been the wide receiver one for only one season so far. Is he a true receiver one? Well, no. He runs a 4.7 40, which is not very fast for receiver one. He's big body. He's kind of slow, but he is clutch. And the numbers he put up last year were phenomenal for sure. Now, according to Niner Noise, the 49ers are able, obviously, to pay Jauan Jennings if they really wanted to, the money that he wants, because we have $48 million. The 49ers have $48 million in available cap space. But the thing is, the 49ers are, I don't think, willing to pay Jauan Jennings the money he wants. And if they're able to somehow make a deal before training camp, it would be huge for the team, huge for the drama just to settle down before the season. But what happens if the 49ers and Jauan Jennings can't find a good number, a good timetable for this contract? Well, let's head into the trade discussions. So if a trade does go through for Jauan Jennings and the Niners, the 49ers would have to have a backup plan really quickly, whether that looks like trading Jauan for another receiver in return, or trading him for a third-round pick, something like that, and then having the backup plan of signing a free agent veteran wide receiver. And there's a couple good ones out there. If we look right here, Keenan Allen is still available at 33 years of age. Amari Cooper, Gabe Davis, who the 49ers met with recently, a couple, I'd say, months ago, Nelson Aguilar, and DJ Chark. And out of these 5 guys right here, 6 guys, the one that stands out to me the most, besides Keenan Allen, I think I'd go for Amari Cooper. He was with the Buffalo Bills last year, but the 49ers, if you guys remember, when all the Brandon Aiyuk trade drama was going down, they were thinking about trading for Amari Cooper, I believe, from the Browns to fill that void with Brandon Aiyuk. So if the 49ers were to trade Jauan Jennings, I think Amari Cooper would be a great fit for the 49ers, a great veteran presence, great veteran wide receiver for this young core of receivers that the Niners have. And I think if that was the worst case, I think the 49ers would be happy with that, and you can obviously rely on him. Give him a 1-year deal, you can make that worth $20 million, But at the same time, when you're saying, well, if you're going to pay Amari Cooper $20 million, why not Jauan Jennings? Just at that point where Amari Cooper has been a reliable receiver throughout the years, a veteran receiver, can Jauan Jennings? I mean, obviously, I think Jauan is going to want a multi-year deal, so it's all going to be interesting. All in all, I hope the Niners and Jauan Jennings are able to make a deal that is relatively team friendly, but also gets my man Jauan paid. I don't think he's worth $20 million a year or $19 million according to Sports Track. So if the 49ers were able to get a deal with Jauan Jennings, I'd like to see it between $15 to $16 million range. Maybe like a 2-year deal, something like that. But let me know what your guys' thoughts are on Jauan Jennings and this whole situation. Do you guys want to keep him? Do you think we should trade him? And just overall about the wide receiver situation. Thanks again, guys. Make sure you like, subscribe, follow First and 49ers on Instagram, X, TikTok, and YouTube. I'll catch you guys later.